Good day, students. In this video, we will learn about element, compound, and mixture. What is element? Element is made up of one type of atom. It cannot be broken down by physical and chemical methods because only made up of one type of atom. And the examples can be oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon. Here are the structures that you can see for an element. It can be either a single atom or it can be either in a molecule form. But the idea here is element must be made up of one kind of atoms only, no matter is it in an atom form or in a molecule form. So the periodic table contains about 118 elements, which is made up of one kind of atoms only. So these are the elements that we can find in this Earth crust. So we have lithium, sodium, and so on. Each of these are elements. When the elements can join together chemically, two or more different elements join together chemically, then they form a compound. This compound can be separated only by chemical methods. And they are made up of elements in a specific ratio that is always the same. What does it mean? For example, you see here, H2O stands for water. So this ratio is always like this for the water. And sodium chloride is salt, the common salt that we use are made up of one sodium and one chlorine, each compound. And the carbon dioxide is CO2. So the specific ratio means the ratio is such a way that it's always the same for all of these compounds. And the properties of a compound are totally different than the properties of the element that form them. Which means hydrogen is a gas which has their own properties. Oxygen also have their own properties. But when they combine chemically to form water, water will have totally different properties from their original elements. That's what we mean about compound. So this is the structures of compound. So if you see here, there will be two types of element, two or more join chemically, means there will be a bonding between these two elements that make them to form a new compound. Okay, what about mixture? Mixture also form when two or more different elements or compound combined, but they only combine physically. No chemical reaction involved in mixtures. The properties of a mixture are related to its component, which means when you put them together, two compounds or two elements, you put them together physically, their original properties remain the same. Okay, we only can separate them by physical methods. Examples are like tea, air, pixel. Okay, these are the structures that you can see for mixtures of different elements and mixtures of different compounds. So different elements, you see different elements are in one place together, but there's no reaction between them. What about mixture of different compounds? This is one type of compound, this is another type of compound. But these two together in one place, but there's no reaction taking place between this compound and this compound, which means they only combine there physically. So this is what we call as mixture. But mixture can be homogeneous and heterogeneous. What is meant by homogeneous and heterogeneous? Homogeneous mixtures, also known as solution, which means they have a uniform distribution. For example, like tea, you take the tea powder, you combine with water. The solute and solvent are mixed together, where the solute is absolutely mixing with the solvent and become a solution. Then we call that as a homogeneous mixture. What do you mean by heterogeneous mixture? Heterogeneous mixture meaning they do not have a uniform distribution. The parts are often visible. For example, you take water and sand, you put them together. So the sand won't be dissolving inside the water and they appear there in that particular mixture. So that's what we call as heterogeneous mixture. So now, can you distinguish between elements, compound, and mixture? So see the structure carefully. So you see the first diagram here, they are all made up of one type of element. atom, so this must be an element. How about the structure? This one is an atom of an element. This one is a molecule of an element. Two different elements in one place we call that as a mixture. This one, there is a compound here, there is an element here, together in one place, not combining chemically, then this one is supposed to be a mixture as well. This one is purely a compound because they are all made up of a compound of the same type. How about this? Here we have one compound, here have another compound, different compound together in one place, not combined chemically, then they form a mixture. And this one purely a compound. So I hope from this video you can easily distinguish the element, compound and mixture. Thank you.